Welcome again. Continuing with the previous demonstration or tutorial, uh, I would like to uh, demonstrate how to add table of content here. So this the information I got it from Wikipedia. It is all about Kolhapur. So now I want to create a table of content like this. Okay, etymology is one, history is one, two. In the history there are two different subheadings. So I want to put these things automatically in the Word file, so without doing manual work. So how to do this? So let me give a header. So it is say all about Kolhapur or something. You can make it. I want to bold and I want to give a different color. Okay, or I can give uppercase. These are already I have displayed. So this will be there in all pages now. This is an introduction kind of thing, so I don't want to include. Say I want to start. So let me change the font first because this is very thick. Times New Roman 12 is good for me, and I'll reduce the. I'll zoomed out here. Okay. So let me make this as a heading now. This is the heading. I don't want this. So this is say label 1 or heading 1. What you can do, you can give it as heading 1. Okay. Etymology is heading 1. Then what is heading 2? History. Go here. Heading 2, history. Where is history? History is here. I just included date earlier in the earlier tutorial, so don't worry. So history is going to be heading, second heading. In the history, if you see history, immediate subheading is medieval era. Medieval era, okay, whatever it may be. So I want to make this as second heading. Make it as second heading. I just wanted to delete it. What is next? Kolhapur state is next one. So make it as heading 2. Okay. And say I want to give Kolhapur state. This one is main article. Let me add this as sub further. Later I can show you how to do it. So I want to make this as table. I want to make a table of content for this document. Let me take any other things others. Okay. Now I have created headings. I want to include table of content here. So what you can do, you can go to references, table of content, automatic table of content. You simply click and table of content appeared immediately. You got it. Etymology is number 1, number 2. You can change the page number, the style of the page number as I already told here, which is very easy to do. Okay. Now I have changed page number, but still it is continuing. So what you can do, you can update table, update entire table. So you can see that a table of content has been changed. Suppose you want to add a third level of headings. So I want to make it as third level. So you simply make heading level 3 and save. So once you do it, come here and update the table, entire table. So you can see that in the history, medieval era, Kolhapur state and scriptural record came as a third level of heading. You can also change, you can make it manual, nothing very much in this. You can change the font or size, whatever things you want. So all those things are very easy. Another thing I wanted to demonstrate before going to reference, because this including the reference may take around say 10-15 minutes. I have already made videos about it. So it is very easy to do bibliography using Mendeley. Equivalent to Mendeley, you have EndNote and Zotero and many other softwares out there. This needs a complete setup and building your library using Mendeley. That will be discussed in the next video. So what can be done? Mail merging, I'll show it in the next. There's something called review. Suppose if you want to check the spelling without, I have a Grammarly here, but without that also you can check. You can check help info. So automatically it will suppose if I make any change here, so this will come as red. Okay, it will show recommendations what may be the possible this thing. So this is automatically says that there's something wrong with the spelling mistake. Suppose if I even make a grammatical mistake, cities. So there is no spelling mistake here, but there is a grammatical mistake because there is something called A here. Okay, so it is showing recommendation that it must be city, not cities. So this is all about checking the grammar. And next thing is translation. You can translate this into different language. All this needs a particular internet connections and bit of these settings. By default it will be there. So just now I took it. I don't know whether I have internet connection or not. If not, it is difficult. So I want to translate this, say what can be done. So I just go here. It will say that it will be uploaded. If you don't have any critical information, you can go for it. Nothing wrong in this. So it will select. You can see the translation. I have selected Hindi. So everything is converted to Hindi. So what can be done? You can say insert. So Hindi, equivalent Hindi literature came here. Instead of the Hindi, you can select, say, particular another language, say Urdu. Now I have also inserted Urdu. So these are simple things that can be done. This is for those who do not know a particular language, can be done in this way. Next thing, these are for kind of reviewing purpose. So I just want to undo. Along with English, I have included now another language. So like that you can able to do. Second thing, maybe the last one view, you can use this tab for a ruler. You can see that there is no ruler here at this point now. If it crashes, make sure that you are going to save with the original one. So this any unexpected crash in the file, you have to save in a different name or in the same name. If you have multiple things, multiple Word files opened, you can able to see simultaneously. You can make use of this. Then you can include, say, rulers. Suppose if you want, you can change the ruler. Making use of this, you can able to see. Grid lines are also useful. At this point, you can see the grid lines. These things are for writing purpose, not for any navigation pane. Suppose if you have headers, say you have headers, and these things will come automatically. And etymology, if you click here, it will take you. In the history, I have scriptural records. Automatically, it will take me here. So pages you can view in this way. And if you want to find something, say I have one word that I wanted to replace, say particular word, say Kolhapur. Okay, there are 36 results. Okay, I want to replace Kolhapur with, say, capital Kolhapur. Okay, I can replace. If you want to replace all of them, you can see now all of them are going to be replaced with Kolhapur. So this is very much useful. If you have particular mistake, suppose weather and weather, some people make mistakes like that. Then diary. So instead of by mistake, say if you instead of there are two different diary and diary, say these two are different words. Somewhere you by mistake you made a mistake. By mistake you typed instead of diary you typed, say, diary. So what can be done if you these things will not be detected in the grammar or in the spelling. So in that case, if you want to replace all of them with a particular different name, different text, you search and replace. Okay. So in this case, I just replaced small Kolhapur with capital Kolhapur. All the Kolhapurs now they are coming in capital. You can able to see now. So this is one way of doing it. Then if you want to see one page at a time, multiple pages at a time, this is the view. And this is it for this tutorial. See you in the next tutorial.